Two comedies. One became a cult classic people still quote today. The other became one of the most disliked animated shows in years. So, what happened? How can two shows both trying to be funny end up with completely opposite reactions? The answer might come down to one surprising simple thing: self inserts. And to see how it works and how it can completely destroy comedy, we're going to compare two very different examples: The Dictator versus Velma. Was one of these understood comedy, and the other made the internet collectively ask, did anyone in this writer's room actually laugh? Or was this supposed to be some kind of statement? Please like, share, and subscribe. And please turn on the notification so you get notifications whenever a new video comes. It's self-explanatory. Just press the notification button. In many scenes, Velma acts less like a character inside the story and more like a commentator on the world around her. Now, what causes this? This is caused by rising political tension in the world we live in. This leads to characters, especially from minority backgrounds, trying to tell their story instead of the story. Now, she delivers sarcasm, she critiques other characters, she makes observations about culture, and when comedy becomes commentary, something important changes. The humor stops coming from what characters do, and starts coming from what characters say about things. Meanwhile, in The Dictator, the movie never pauses to explain its joke. Aladdin creates chaos, ridiculous situations happen, and the audience laughs at the absurdity. One show shows the joke, the other tells the joke. And comedy almost always works better when you show it instead of explaining it. This is a very big principle. Always make us understand, make us empathize, make us laugh from what is happening, not what you said. Because if explaining jokes made things funny, every math teacher would be a stand-up comedian. In the film, Sacha Baron Cohen plays the absurd fictional ruler, Admiral General Aladdin. And Aladdin is ridiculous. He's childish, narcissistic, completely incompetent, and proudly offensive in every direction. But that's exactly why the comedy works, because Aladdin is the joke. The movie isn't Sacha Baron Cohen stepping in front of a camera to lecture the audience about politics. Instead, Cohen disappears into the character. Everything funny happens because this completely insane character interacts with the world. The audience laughs at the chaos. The joke isn't commentary, the joke is the character. When characters are exaggerated personalities with flaws, the audience never knows what they are going to do next. Aladdin might insult someone, start a war, or accidentally reveal his own stupidity. That chaos is where comedy lives. But when a character becomes a mouthpiece for the writer, the audience begins to predict the character's reaction. And once comedy becomes predictable, the laughs disappear. It stops being funny. The things are funny because you won't be able to guess what's going to happen. You'll be shocked. That's the funny part. Predictable comedy is like predictable horror movies. If you know what's going to happen, why would you be scared? Oh, interestingly, self-insert comedy has worked extremely well before. Take Adam Sandler. Many of Adam Sandler's classic movies are basically exaggerated versions of his comedic personality. Movies like Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison, and The Waterboy all revolve around characters that feel very similar to Adam Sandler's comedic style. And here's the difference. Sandler's characters are usually childish, awkward, immature, and angry, and often the butt of the joke themselves. The audience laughs with them, not at someone else being criticized. The tone feels playful rather than confrontational. Every Adam Sandler movie basically follows the same formula. Man child screams, chaos happens, somehow there's a heartwarming ending, and somehow it still works because the character is still the joke.